Hello and welcome back to my scrap room. This is Jennifer Perry. There's going to be two videos with this kit. There's going to be this video, which is only the convention supplies, but I also did a video because I had a few requests for it of how I pack my carry-on for the airplane and also how I pack my suitcase and my clothes. Not only for what I'll be wearing to convention, but also for how I get everything I need for convention in one suitcase. So, part of this video may look familiar if you saw the full packing video, or if you want to see the full packing video, I'll put a link in the description below. This is a 31 toiletry bag. I am choosing to use this bag because it is different from what everybody else is going to be carrying. And while the supplies on the table are the same, I wanted my bag to be a little bit different so I could not only find my seat if I go to the little girl's room, or if someone's looking for me and they know I have this bag, it may be just a little bit easier to find me in the crowd. So, as you can tell, it is not very big. It is literally the size of a toiletry bag. And I have everything but the trimmer in this bag. So let's go ahead and open it. Now, if you saw the full-on packing video, then you know that I'm taking the rolling backpack that we received at convention a few years ago. I'm going to be using that backpack as my airplane carry-on until I get to convention. And then once I get to convention, I will take those items that I needed on the plane, I'll take those out, put them in a drawer, and I'll take this bag and my trimmer and put in that backpack. Then I'll just be able to roll the backpack around, and the backpack will have room for this, the trimmer, and our creative supplies that we receive at convention. Okay, so now that you've seen the list of what you need for convention, let me show you what's inside. So I'm going to slide it a little bit out of frame so you can see. This side right here is all of the blocks, and you saw the list of the blocks of what we need. Some of them, it's two different lists, so that's why there's two different lists previously on the previous screen. One list is for Leadership Day and one list is for Creative Day. I have blocks for both because I'm going to both Leadership and the Creative Sessions, so I have all of the blocks in here. And then we fold this over. Well, let's keep it this way so you can see both. This little pouch, once I get to convention, is going to be in the backpack. It's not going to stay in here. And as you can see, once it's out, I have a ton of room. So, by the way, this gold pouch I found at Hobby Lobby, and it is just the perfect size for corralling bits and pieces. So what I did is it has all of my spare adhesive, and I took them out of their packaging and just put them in these little baggies, which at first seems kind of wasteful, but I would rather have the baggie instead of all the packaging. I can fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 adhesives in this bag, to where if I tried to do that in the original packaging, it just would not work. I also am carrying an extra body because I have always managed to leave without a body, and then I find myself stuck. So after the Dallas convention, I always end up carrying an extra body, just in case. I also have a few breath mints in case I get dragon breath. This is my trimmer blade. This is a few band-aids because I've needed band-aids in the past. And then I always throw in, just in case something gets sticky or has a residue on it, I put a few adhesive remover pads in there and an alcohol pad to kind of clean that off. I haven't really had to use them, but with this particular scissors that I'm bringing not being non-stick, I'd rather have those with me. And then a spare rubber band. And then this is a couple of spare labels for my catalogs, because you will receive the annual inspirations and the holiday inspirations. And then a couple of spare, like label maker size, of my name and my consultant number to put on whatever new product we receive. And again, this bag will not be in this one during convention. It will be in the backpack. So there's 5 extra. I used to carry every adhesive known to man with me, and I would just come home with it, so it's kind of redundant to do that. Okay, so in this front pocket, this is just sort quick so I don't lick my fingers. This is not on the list. This is the only bit of thin foam tape that I have, so I'm going to take this with me, and then I have a spare different kind. I just don't feel like ordering it right now, so I'm going to improvise. But you need the thin one. Here's my adhesive body. Oh, there they are. I am taking Cutter Bee scissors. I know they're not close to my heart scissors, but I'm choosing to take these scissors because they're yellow, and I'll be able to find them. I'm taking just a pair of tweezers in case we have any sparkles or anything we need to put on our artwork. Makes it easier so there's no sparkles flying. And then this is a microfiber towel. I'm going to use this in lieu of a scrubber. I'm also taking an empty little spray bottle that I'm going to put water in once I get there to clean my stamps. This is not ideal, but I do not feel like taking stamp cleaner with me. I just don't feel like taking the stamp cleaner with me. So while I'm at convention, I'm going to put water in here. I'm going to use this in my rag, clean my stamps. When I get home, I can give them a proper scrubbing. So let me put this all back in. Okay. I'm going to stand it up so I can see it. This is all of the photographs that I will be needing for convention. For Friday, they highly recommend that you take photos with you or you will not be able to do the artwork. So for the first time, I'm taking photos. I am printing them, or I had them printed in black and white. That way, they will go with any color scheme that we are using at convention. They recommended that they be one theme, so I took just a few of my photos from Washington, D.C. when I invited myself on my sister-in-law's trip. And I became the nanny. It worked out great. I loved it. But anyway, there's the photographs. We have glue dots that we need. This is the alternative foam tape that I'm going to take because it's wide enough that I can make it whatever length I need whenever we're working. And then this is my alternative adhesive. I use this and the Tombow together. I just can't seem to work without it, so I'm taking it with me. So this is not on your list. If you're doing just creative sessions, you only need the black ink. But if you're doing leadership, pomegranate, saffron, and sapphire. So that's the main compartment. That's now empty. In this back pocket over here, I have my reading glasses. And I also have a tiny little thing. This has probably got 4 or 5 bags on it. These are doggy poo bags. And what I use these for is I just take a bag off, put it in the middle of the table, and then we just put our trash in it, pick the bag up, and go take it in the trash. And I'm actually going to put those back in there because they keep flopping around in there. There is a ruler on the list. In the past, I've always taken a full-size ruler with me. They irritate me. They don't fit anywhere. They poke you in the armpit in your bag. This year, I just stole a little 6-inch ruler from my daughter. We rarely need anything more than 6 inches. If I need more than 6 inches, I'm just going to wing it. So this is in there. I have a little bitty Sharpie and a pen, just in case. And then they asked for us to bring some Post-it notes for masking. So these are full sticky Post-it notes that I just happen to have, and then this is regular Post-it notes, just for taking a note. So let me get all this back in. Secure that guy down. Actually, I can put that guy there. Okay, so let me show you how this goes all back in. Put it that way. So, lay it back down. This is just for camera purposes that I'm laying it down. This will just slide right there. And again, when I get there, it's going to be out. This bag also has this little handy loop that I can hook this bag to my backpack. All this stays off my desk, stays out of the way, and it gives me more creative space. So let me zippy dip. And there we go. It's all nice and secure. Again, my bag is a little bit full feeling because there's that extra gold bag in there that will not be there during creative time. So I'll have room to put more stuff. But there you go. It's all packed. It's all secure. It's not going to move on the airplane. I'm not concerned about things exploding. And you know what, guys? We have less than a month before we're there. I can't wait to meet you. Until then, bye-bye.